Hi everyone. I'm gonna give a few minutes when everyone joins, and we'll go ahead and get started. I hope to those who celebrating Easter, happy Easter. I hope you have a nice celebration, even though it's a stay-at-home time, right? And for the rest of you, I hope you are staying sane and positive about this stay-at-home pandemic. And also, I hope that everyone is healthy and this will pass very, very soon. And yes, so today I wanted to talk with you about two topics. First one, where I get my inspiration from, and second, about new services and new course that I'm launching tomorrow. So first topic, where I'm getting my inspiration from. That's a question that I get asked a lot, and to be honest, it's very broad answer because I get inspiration from everywhere. One of the sources that I use to get inspiration from is from Pinstrip, I would say. So I have this habit where I go on Pinstrip every night, and I just want to check something. Hold on. Just want to make sure that it's playing on both sides. Yes, it's going live. So one of the sources where I'm getting my inspiration from, so it's Pinstrip. So I have this habit where I go online on Pinstrip every evening when my kids are asleep, and I just browse for newborn photography inspiration, maternity inspiration, baby photography, motherhood photographies. I don't necessarily browse other photographers. I browse broad category. I love to see paintings and save those paint trips, pin them, and then kind of translate that into my work. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm strictly blindly copying that painting and then just pretty much try to do that same in my photography. It's just to get an ideas. For example, I love very classic and clean style, but also something that will be with the modern hint, and I love to get inspired with the poses and setups, and so I will save that into my board of inspiration, and then often refer to that when I do a client session. When I do a client session, I go back to my inspiration board and get an ideas based on how I envision that client, right? Based on client personality, based on client figure, skin tone, and facial features. And that's when I start building a client board to make sure it's customizable for everyone, because we are all so different. So that's one of the perks working with me, that I customize your session based on you, based on your vision, based on what you want to see in your final images. A second source of inspiration that I often use is Instagram. Also in the search, I use hashtags that are most relevant to my business, and just browse and see and save, and then also analyze that on a daily basis, right? And often, as I evolve, my taste, my vision changes. So I filter that, right? And just leave whatever is accurate and that I'm inspired by and that I want to shoot now. And Often when you are in the beginning of your career, you might find yourself that, oh, I love this image from other photographer, and I just want to copy it. And it's okay. I also done that in the beginning of my career, and it's totally fine. And be sure that even if you copy exactly the same setups, exactly the same pose, your photo at the end will not be the same, because the way we shoot so different. And even if I do my own setup that I really, really love, and my client comes and say, can you just do the same for my child that you did for that other client? I can totally do it, but it will be different. It will not be the same, because it's a handmade work, and handmade work is often cannot be replicated. It's one unique time of the image. Another inspiration that I receive is from babies, family, maternity magazines, but good ones. Try to read, try to look through, and buy only a good newspaper and good magazine source. There are so many trash ones, and I honestly recommend just investing a little bit more, but really like buy that newspaper or that magazine that is really brings you inspiration in a good quality, high quality. And then just also browse, like in not browse, but monitor baby commercials and baby advertisements. The same for maternities, the same for families. They often are very inspiring for me for the colors and also for the light and setups. And even like family movies, they are also very inspiring, because they do different lighting and different setups that are very cool to recreate in the photography world. As you know, I shoot in the studio, and I'm very, very, I guess, plain and boring, but at the same time, very minimalistic, classic. I want my photos to be timeless. I want them to be accurate for your family in 20 years or so. So that's the style I chose. And for photographers, if any of the photographers are watching me, I highly recommend to honestly analyze the style you want to follow, the colors you want to follow, the setups, the props, and then build your portfolio and get inspiration based on that. Don't try to jump everywhere and just like and pin or save a photo because you like it. See if it makes sense for you. And the same for parents. When you shoot your families, try to make sure that it's very consistent and not just snapping of photos on your phone. So that's where I get my inspiration from. And honestly, as you do it more and more, regardless if you are a photographer or if you are a parent, you'll see that you start developing your own eye and your own taste and you become your own inspiration. So that's why practice makes it perfect, and don't be afraid to experiment, and always look for inspiration everywhere you go. Whatever you watch, whatever you look at, try to find what you would incorporate from that setup or from that movie or from that magazine in your work. So with that said, I want to go to my next topic. My next topic is new services and new course that I'm launching tomorrow. So right now we are going through coronavirus pandemic, and non-essential businesses cannot conduct work. That includes me as a photographer. I am sitting home and I'm not bored. My every day passes so fast for me because I constantly educate myself. I'm trying to catch up on all the courses. I mean, a lot of the courses that I bought and never had a chance to watch, and also read a lot of photography literature, business literature, and then catch up on some of the projects that I had on my to-do list for a long time and never had a chance to do. But I also wanted to use this time to create some services that I can assist you and help you with. So the first project, the first service that I created is virtual sessions. So if you're expecting, if you are a new mom and you also just had a baby or gonna have a baby soon, I am offering virtual sessions. So what does it mean? It means that we're gonna book it as a regular session, but at the very reduced rate because it's virtual, right? I cannot provide you the same um, value, but we will still be able to capture your photos in a beautiful home setting. So with the virtual session, we're gonna do a video session. We're gonna have a call first before your session to discuss setups, to discuss the wardrobe. You're gonna give me your house tour. I'll pinpoint the best area that gives you the light, and we're gonna select that area, and we're gonna go through the preparation, right? I'll look for a few wardrobes, either online to ship it to your house directly or from what you have at home. That's how we're gonna style you. We're gonna choose the date and time that works for both of us, and we're gonna spend 1.5 hours doing virtual online session. I will direct you on how to post you and your family or your baby. If it's a baby, how to wrap your baby and what wraps to use, how to soothe your baby, right? I can even soothe virtually your baby for you. And if it's a maternity, I will direct you with different angles that best suit your posture, your figure, and your personality, with different poses, right? And also turn you different ways so the light is flattening and beautiful on you. And the same with family. If you want to capture your family while you are at home, staying at home, I'll also help you with styling your family, and finding the perfect room or space in your house to do that photography session where we have a beautiful light coming in through. So that's that. That's called virtual session. There will be a bonus for everyone who books me in April. I will select 5 images and edit them for you. So when I will be doing this virtual session for you, I will be snapping photos with my web camera, and then I will edit those photos and send them to you. Yes, it's not the same, but it's gonna be amazing. Believe it or not, surprisingly, it's gonna be really nice, especially when I edit them for you to the best I can, because of course it's a virtual online, but you'll have something beautiful made for a very good price. I will be posting the links under this post so you can go and read about it more and see if this is something that you're interested in, you can purchase it with me. And then another thing that I am launching is my photography course. It's an online photo course for parents who are interested to learn how to take better photos of your kids. I do have a blog on my website, so if you're interested to read about it a little bit, you can go online on my How to Take Better Photos of Your Kids blog and read about it. But this course is intended to give you more in-depth knowledge and also to walk you through the practical knowledge. So we're gonna have 5 recorded lessons. These 5 recorded lessons will be posted in a private group where you will be invited to once you enroll in the course. You will have a lifetime access to this online course, and you can watch these lessons anytime you want. I will be updating this course monthly with new knowledge, with new inspirations, and we will be going live monthly for any FAQ that you will have. So I'll be answering any questions you have, and also if you will be interested, you will be able to post 1 or 2 images for a critique that I can critique for you and give you my honest feedback. I love that course. I'm really in love with it. Personally, I put all my energy, all the knowledge that I gained throughout these 3 years of being in photography industry, and all my heart and love and passion. I really want this to be very valuable and very educative for you. And for you to really come out from this course better and stronger in taking photos of your kids, because we most of us cannot afford hiring a newborn family or maternity photographer, right? Every like mm, 6 months or so. So, and also like there are so many nice and precious moments on a daily basis that you would love for sure to capture in a nice way, right? And that you can print them and even edit them on your own. So I'll teach you a little bit of edit. I'll teach you how to select better, like best photos from what you snapped on your phone and which ones deserve to be printed. I'll teach you how to watch the light, how to place your kids so you snapping them in very candid way, and also in a flattering light way, and also where to look for best spots to photograph your kids, and also how to dress them right if it's a planned photo shoot at home. So that's my online course where we're going to learn how to capture your precious and beautiful moments of your kids. It's a lifetime access, 5 recorded videos, and there will be 2 bonus recorded videos on editing, and also I will post on real practice with my own kids at home. There will be a Facebook support group 24 hours, 7 days, and you can ask any questions anytime. And like I said, we'll have monthly live FAQ where you can ask any questions, ask for critique, feedback, and I will be posting monthly fresh content to that course. It's very, very good priced also. Normally it will be much higher priced, but because of this pandemic, I understand most of us are on tight budget. I created a very, very good special price. It's a paid course, yes, of course, because you have to understand I paid for the knowledge that I'm sharing with you a lot of money, not what I'm charging for you, even not near for what I'm charging you. And also, I put a lot of time, passion, love into developing this course. And you'll have ongoing Facebook support from me and everyone who will be in that group. And also, you will have fresh monthly contact available for you. And it's a lifetime access. And we'll have monthly meetings. And it's a nice group that will be surrounded with parents who have the same interests and the same views. So again, I'll post a link also about this course on under this live video. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. And yes, and we'll be in touch. I hope you found this live video useful, and please share it with your friends and family. I will be going live on my Instagram page maybe tomorrow with one of the good friend of mine to talk about her services and how she's coping with this pandemic. And I'll talk about my products there also. But happy Easter again to everyone who is celebrating today. Stay safe, stay healthy. This will pass very soon, I hope. And we'll meet in my studio to capture your beautiful photos. But at the meantime, if you really want to do a virtual session with me, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be more than happy to accommodate you. And if you're interested in my online educative course, it's gonna go live tomorrow, and it will be recorded so you can access this anytime you want from the comfort of your home. Love you all. Big hugs. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe. Bye bye.